Hello, good morning and happy Friday. It is the 27th of August today and I have just made myself a lovely cup of super matcha green tea by Phuket, one of my faves. I've been up since about 6 o'clock and I really wanted to go to the gym. However, I didn't because I needed to book in at the doctor's and it's really difficult to get a doctor's appointment at my doctor's surgery, so I had to be ready and waiting from 8 to give them a call and hopefully get him. So I'm gonna go later instead, which is fine. So for those of you who watched my video yesterday, you'll already know that I discovered like a patch of, like a bald patch on the back of my head. I've never ever had any issues with my hair whatsoever other than it being too thick. So it just came as quite a surprise and a shock. I really don't know what's going on, but basically it's just a series of elimination as to what it could be. So I'm gonna just try my very best not to stress about it, to kind of put it out of my mind and just we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I'm gonna make some breakfast and this morning I'm going to have some sourdough toast and some smashed avocado. I managed to get quite a significant amount of my work done yesterday. I've already done a little bit of work and I am gonna do a little bit more, but I think I'm gonna take the day off and I think I'm gonna have like just one of them days doing kind of what I fancy, which usually ends up in me wanting to tidy the house, which is strange, but it's a great distraction technique. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. It's strange not making a weigh-in video on Friday because I'm just so used to it now. However, I'm holding out until Tuesday and giving myself the best opportunity to have a successful August. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, gonna get cracking with my breakfast. Wishing you all a super Friday. So breakfast is 77 grams of sourdough. We have 2 teaspoons of Flora Proactive and I have half a medium avocado. I've sprinkled a little bit of paprika over the top. I also have 1 green tea and I have popped one of the iron and vitamin C tabs in there. It's just water. So my entire breakfast comes to 359 calories. So it's now 1:15 and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna make myself some lunch. And I'm going to have the Heinz carrot and coriander soup with some sourdough that I've just weighed out. This is 58 grams of sourdough and some Flora Proactive. So let's get making lunch. So here's lunch, which is 359 calories. It's now 5:25. I'm sorry if you can hear the kettle in the background. Myself and Jim went to do some worky bits. We had to go look at some furniture and whatnot, and we had sort of planned to go where we needed to go, and then we were going to go to Max and Spencer's Food to get some plant-based Kievs. However, we ended up getting stuck in so many traffic jams, so we had to sort of like come up with a new plan, let's say. So we decided to have somewhat of a picky tea. If you don't know what picky tea is, it's like a little bit of everything. Kind of like what I would probably describe as a beige tapas. So we're gonna have the Quorn chicken nuggets, which I love them so much. So delish. The green cuisine, I've never had these. These are chicken free southern fried strips, some vegan fishless scampi. I'm gonna boil some potatoes and make some chats, and we're gonna have some beans on the side. Not the most nutritionally beneficial dinner there is out there, not the worst. It is what it is. Right, so we're obviously all gonna share this. I've input what I'm gonna have into my diary, and I am just about on calorie, so that is good. I had a really productive day today. Like I said this morning, I wasn't setting out to do any work at all. I was kind of just giving myself the opportunity just to have a little bit of a day to do what I wanted, really, just because of the nature of what's going on with my hair, with this bald patch and stuff. I've had a really stressful month, and I just kind of felt like I just needed to take a day for myself. However, I just ended up doing work. Because I work for myself, if I take any time off, there's always a backlog to catch up with. So I find it easier to just maintain it most days, even when I do have time off. I am always thinking about work. So, and once I get back into a rhythm with it and I catch up on the backlog that has accumulated, because I took a few days off last week, was it? Or the week before, I can't remember. I had a bit of a backlog that I needed to get caught up with, and I have. And now it's like, it's much easier to maintain it day by day. So I was thinking, do you know what, I actually really want to do my work. It wasn't a case of, oh, I better do it because I'm stressed about it. It was just a case of I wanted to do it, so that's good. Joe is still here, and we are going to watch, we're gonna pay and download the Black Widow movie, which I obviously haven't seen yet, and I'm very excited to see. So we're having a bit of a movie night. We're thinking we might have a chimney later and sit outside with some hot drinks and do that. So yeah, there's been slight stresses here and there, but you know, you cannot, I feel like it's unrealistic to expect a complete stress-free life. You know, these things are going to happen, but I'm just working on how I react to them, I suppose is the best word to describe it. Anything else to say before I go make dinner? Do you know, I've got my memory and my brain at the minute is not working to its best. I tell you, I don't know whether it's just because I'm getting over a major like series of stress or what it is. But yeah, I'm not all that with it. I mean, I am to the degree of like, I am being organized, you know, I'm going to the gym almost every day. I'm tracking my calories, you know, I am doing really well. There's always room for improvement, no matter who you are, what you do. You know, you could always do better. There's no like, perfection is just, it doesn't exist to me, because I always think you can improve at something in some way. So I'm just trying my best, and I think, do you know, I think given the circumstances and what I've been through, I try to share as much of my life as possible, and I'm transparent and honest in the fact that when I mess up, I am honest about it, and I let you know, because I don't want people to feel like I'm giving you like an unrealistic view of my journey. First and foremost though, I am doing this for me. This is like my diary to kind of inspire me, and that's why I started doing it in the first place. It wasn't for any other reason than some other tool to help keep me accountable and keep me doing it. And I have since December, was it? I don't know, 7 months ago anyway. Every Friday I've weighed in, and no matter what I've done between them times, I've got up on Friday, I've weighed in, I've looked at my weight, and I've reflected on the week, and I might have changed or I might have adapted, sometimes not for the better. I've still done it, you know, I'm still here, I'm still trying. I've been diagnosed with this condition. That means there's a percentage of my fat that I can't metabolize, but you know, I'm not using it as an excuse. I'm still getting up, I'm still trying my very best, and I know in my heart that I've done that. I know I can safely say that since the beginning of this journey, I have tried really effing hard and not succeeded sometimes. Sometimes, you know, I have absolutely smashed it, and at the end of the day, I'm doing this for me. This is my journey and I'm trying my best. So I can't sort of just dismiss all of the positives in the thing, but you know, I am trying to be as honest and open and give the best reflection of what is going on in terms of like my weight loss and stuff like that. But you know, there's other outside influences that affect me, and it's unfair of me to include them in something that I have chosen to put up onto the internet for myself, because it's not something that they've done. You know, the people I live with or the people that I interact with, or just other things that are going on. It's not my place to sit and say, oh, this is happening. And I imagine it's probably really frustrating as a viewer to sort of think, oh, well, what is going on in the background and stuff like that. But you know, I'm a firm believer in that everybody has their own daily stress. So you know, and nothing is more greater than what you're personally going through, but there's people out there that have it a lot worse than me and are doing a lot better than me. So I don't want to sit here and go, oh, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, and just constantly bemoaning about the things that are wrong or going wrong. I'm trying to inspire myself, and in turn, hopefully, you know, somebody else will gain something from it. I don't know, but if not, the main person that I'm trying to inspire in this whole situation is me, and so far I'm doing a pretty good job of it. So long rant. But yeah, I just basically wanted to say that there is things that go on that you don't see. These are tiny snippets of my day, and I don't know how my life may come across to people. It'd be interesting. It's an interesting sort of thing to think about, you know, how people would perceive what goes on. But I think for the most part, I'm a very fortunate person, and I'm very grateful for what I have and what I do, and I just want to show that I'm human. Most importantly, I want people to know that I don't find this really easy. I don't find it easy coming off the back of food addiction, eating disorders, loads of really unhealthy scenarios, you know, and a lot of things I'm winning. I'm winning the battles. Like I've fought them, and I've come through so successfully and so tremendously. The food thing, there's so much room for improvement, but I'm getting there, and I want to improve, and I'm trying. And it might be frustrating as a viewer to see, like, I don't know, lack of consistency maybe in certain areas, but it's not for lack of bloody trying. And I'm my own cheerleader. There's no, well, other than my friends, which I'm super grateful for, to have like a small amount of people that, you know, regardless of what you do, you know, you can mess up and they're there to say, no, we believe in you, keep going, you will get there in the end, you know. Then people are, you know, so important. But at the end of the day, the only person that is going to make me track my calories, inspire to be healthier and fitter, get up and go to the gym, say no thank you, I don't want the fish and chips that you're having, I'm going to have this salad, no thanks, I don't want the McDonald's breakfast, I'm gonna have this omelette, is me. Ultimately it's me. So there's nothing really anybody else can do. It is from me, and I am trying to get better at that, because, you know, I've had a very distorted relationship with food for the 32 years of my life. I've just discovered I've got this chronic condition, which I'm just finding out about, you know, and life keeps throwing these curveballs at me. I'm trying my bloody hardest, and I feel like some days I feel like I'm being kicked in the dirt, and some days I think, bring it on, because I'm not going to give up. I'm not. I will succeed. I will get there, and that is the main thing. So I just wanted basically to say that, because it's like on my mind, and if anybody else is feeling a bit sort of like lackluster about stuff, or, you know, if you started your weight loss journey at a similar time to me, or a longer time, or you started recently but it's not going so well, don't beat yourself up about it. You know, change is good and adaptation is good, and the main thing is just don't give up trying. Just find that way that works for you, and then stick to that. And it doesn't matter whether it takes a million attempts at something new, as long as you don't give up on yourself and you sort of commit to finding the answer, then that's all that matters. And with every day, there's new lessons to be learned, there's growth, there's progression. Nobody's perfect, we all mess up. I've only lost 2 stone, but the effort that is put in for me to lose the 2 stone, I personally know, and I'm not going to dismiss that weight that I've lost. It might not seem a lot to a lot of people, but to me it's huge, and that's the person that matters. So if you are also struggling, or you feel like dissatisfied with your progress, just hang in there, keep going, don't give up, keep trying, and you will eventually get there. So here is dinner, which is 573 calories. I'm also going to finish my day off here, so that I can just enjoy the film. And I've also input some segments of this white chocolate orange, which Jim very kindly picked me up earlier on. And yeah, I've included everything else in today's diary. So that is going to leave me on 1,451 calories. So if I just go ahead and complete my diary, if every day was like today, in 5 weeks I'd weigh 30 stone, 8.7 pounds. So thank you so much for watching today's What I Eat in a Day video. If you've enjoyed it, as always, please give me a big thumbs up, because it really makes me smile. And until next time, stay happy, healthy and well. Bye bye.